Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
come on.
so their CMD versus trips is 34.
Okay, don't roll a 1. At this point, thanks to
Buffing.
charge. D20. Oh, and plus 1 from haste, yeah.
Okay, so
They
I'll just put
probably
them
should have
all
tried
in
to
there.
give you prostate exams with your.
Alright, so 45. Oh, I did
Uh-oh.
roll 1. 35. Well, came up 35. One of them gets away with it because I rolled a 1.
Okay, the last one does. Okay.
And then I take my other AOs
against the guys who fell prone.
against the guys who fell prone.
So they've been punched in the head.
They fall back and they're back, punching them as they're falling down.
Yeah.
It's just the look on his face.
AC 27.
Noodles.
Such a manic face. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Oh, fuck. I'll just do them. What am I doing? 1d20.
Yeah, Altagar's pretty.
That should be 26, actually.
Okay, just as a thing, Eddie Hall could deadlift about just shy of 1,200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a monstrous man. I could deadlift 450, something like that. He does more than double me. It's almost triple. It is ridiculous.
Okay, why are you rolling to hits 3 times?
Because I. What do you mean?
How many AOs do you get for them falling down?
I get 2 AOs each for them falling.
Oh, fuck.
One for them falling.
And I don't have. There's no limit on my attacks of opportunity.
So you need to roll one more hit then.
Oh, I did roll. Oh,
2 guys.
Yeah,
No,
I was
those
just
were-
wondering why
that-
there was 3. Yeah.
yeah,
They're-
that was
It's not divisible
1.
by 2.
Wait. Yeah, that was 1 roll to hit. Then I rolled 3 rolls to hit. Now I'm doing damage. And I get
Oh,
better
I see. I
DR,
see.
so.
Okay, you.
So
Oh, he did 1 and then 3.
Yeah, 1 takes 37. What is? Oh no, that's all wrong. Sorry.
D20.
D20 damage rolls.
Yeah. 2.
You're getting an AOO from succeeding at the trip attempt, and then another one for them going prone, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's got mythic combat
so
reflexes and a
basically-
15-foot reach for AOs.
Yeah.
You know that part in 300 where they're like knocking people into the air and they're kind of hitting them before they drop down?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that.
kind of what's going on.
So one takes 34 and the other takes 35.
Okay, so you knock them as they're trying to get away, and then you damage them for falling for attempting to get away.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
Altagar's-
run away, you cowards.
Right.
That's the
And that was their withdraw action, so I think that's all
that's
they
a full
get to do.
round.
Yep.
Draugr spawn, then Galith. Oh yeah, these guys are actually they double move away. Whoops.
In fact, if this is a really real fighting style, it would be like Muay Thai style stuff.
Galith's
Just
turn.
a lot of punchy smashes.
Galith's turn.
Okay. I guess I'll kill these things. I don't know.
Ride in and help clean up.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll hit one here, and then I'll make a second attack.
Not in character joke is the
As I
so
go
to
by.
get you a mop instead of a lance, just clean up.
So basically, he rides down the back of the dead dragon, stabbing both of the
Yep.
the
That's
Draugr
pretty much.
spawn that are prone and trying to crawl back into the ice from whence they
Not
came.
anymore. I'm not really going to waste any of my per day abilities because just not really any point to it. What do you see? 26.
Yep, hits. Striking the thing in the back, piercing its ancient frozen armor.
74 points of damage plus another, what is that, 8 fire?
Is that
7 fire?
including 5 DR? You get through cold iron.
Yeah, it's a +4 lance.
Okay, you destroy 1.
Okay.
It absorbs into the ice, clutching its glowing sword. The glow of the sword goes out.
Natural 20. Definitely going to hit. Dealing 79 points of damage.
This
plus
one, This one,
3
you
points of
put the
fire.
lance downwards as you kind of slowed to a trot, and then stabbed it in the chest and broke its spine. and then Kjarn just crushes
I
his
named my
skull.
lance Transfixer because I feel like that's an appropriate title for what it does.
Okay, and they get absorbed into the treasure hoard, essentially.
All the residents of this island are now going, who were those fucking guys?
We are your new kings.
Okay. We'll play to the end of the round. Altagar, you need to make a Fortitude save, DC 29, or take 1d6 con drain.
Oh God.
Oh, this is not good. Plus.
And I'm just going to paste the ability just to prove I'm not being...
Wow. I like how they add that little part. Like, it cannot be affected by more than one instance of light fire at a time.
So-
Oh yeah, thanks. You can't stack it. How helpful.
18.
I hate you so much, Blightfire, man.
Captain Blightfire? That's not a bad name.
36!
Okay, this round you're fine, but
What do you mean this round? What do you mean this round?
for the next 5 rounds, the victim must make a Fortitude save, DC.
Yeah.
That's...
What is it? Are you gassy? Is it gas?
Is it that? Eat too, you go too fast.
All right, then it's Lokrik. Lokrik doesn't do anything. He lets his
Something
guard
wrong
stand.
with Altagar.
Sir Thomason, hey.
And then Lemio.
Good to see you, man.
Help me, Lemio.
Yeah,
Help me.
You're my only hope, Lemio. Come on, Lemmy. You need to take your mute off.
There you
Fuck
go.
me. All right, spellcraft. What happened to him, or a heal check?
Sure, heal check.
Okay, perfect. Okay. 38.
You understand that it is a supernatural ability, and that this strange fire is burning its way through his flesh, and will eventually stop his heart.
You should
Or-
stop that.
How can I get rid of it?
It will burn out, and either he'll live or...
So
Okay,
much
so
dookie.
there's
So
endurance.
much dookie!
It's a supernatural ability. This is the problem.
So bears endurance on him.
Bear's endurance might not be a bad
That'll help.
a bad way of helping him.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next round, the servant doesn't do anything. Uker, are you doing anything?
I'm trying to think, is there any way... I'm trying to think if there's anything that I can do that would help this. Aside from like I was going to force feed my bear's endurance potion. But he's got good hope, so he has that type of saving throw.
As long as Zoker keeps his thing up, that's another...
Oh yeah, Lokrik will have to keep his bard song
Yeah.
going.
Yep. Don't stop Birdsong. I'm looking for a. Do any of my? I'm wondering if I have something that adds to con, like an elemental body, or something. I didn't. I switched into a fly. I'm an asshole.
Okay, Oberon. Well, you're
Yeah,
thinking
I
Oberon's gonna.
got nothing.
Make an int check?
Well, he's gonna try to move in to help Altagar. He's not hasted or anything, so he has to double move up to Altagar.
He's
Draugr spawn not doing anything. Galeth, are you doing something?
Not at the moment. I think we've driven them off, so
Yep, it's quiet.
maybe what I'll do is I'll start detect evil and see if we can figure out if they're still hiding in the snow.
Yeah, so you get the sense the presence of evil. Oh, and it's gone. It's you
Okay.
kind of get the sense of that they're retreating. Not a bad warning. You're standing there
Yeah.
trying to figure out what
It's a
they're going.
good use of your
Yeah, that's super
of man's
awesome.
time.
Altagar, you need to make a
Penetrates.
fort save, DC 29, or take 1d6 con drain from this horrible blackish fire that's touching you.
I fail.
No, you don't, because I cast Paladin Sacrifice and I take the hit for you.
Oh shit! I might just survive this.
How
So-
much con do we have between the two?
Right, so how much con drain do I take?
1d6.
1d6.
Okay, go ahead and roll it for me.
3 con drain.
Okay. There's this flash of holy light, and the fire appears on Galeth. It's almost as if it went away on
For that round, yeah.
yeah, for that round. It's almost as if it went away on
Called
on Altagar.
Paladin Sacrifice.
Yep. It's a spell I researched a while back.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Is there any way that we
The
could?
thing is,
we,
is
like,
that the thing is that I'm now the subject of the effect, not you.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
does it take the whole effect?
it
You
should
should-
by the wording of it.
Or fails a saving throw. You can cast a spell, and the wounds and/or effects are magically transmitted to you instead of the target. Your effect is as if you're hit by the attack or failed the saving throw, taking
Yep.
all the damage, suffering diverse effects. Any resistance?
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm pretty sure this just strips it from him and puts it on me.
Okay, Uker force feeds you a potion.
Ah!
Grab you by the Galeth face, and it goes.
Okay. Yeah, there's this horrible blackened fire that the paladin is taking.
You get force fed a bear's endurance.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just a +2 con for me. I've already got a con item.
That doesn't matter.
Lokrika lets the bard song linger, so it's still working. Lemio, are you doing something?
There's basically nothing I can do at this point.
Can we rub him on a lucky stick or something? Is there like a?
Altagar has 32 damage. Galeth has got this horrible effect on him.
Channel energy, but it's not doing anything for your.
I'm less concerned about this right now.
Okay.
I've got a.
His saves are ridiculous.
I have a retardedly good saves right now.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting in. Let's see.
Okay, the Servant of Dodd Kong gains
plus
30
22
temporary hit points for
On my
Galeth.
+22 on my fortune save.
Is it just 10 per hit point or per failed save?
It's 10 per point lost.
Oh wow.
10 per.
No.
Oh,
Ten
for each
points
save.
each
For each
time
fails.
it fails
Okay,
a
yeah.
save.
All right, 10 hit points.
Yeah.
10.
If he's planning to mount his revenge, his comeback tour,
Uker, what are you doing? You feed Galeth a potion.
I fed him
Yeah.
I
Oberon
fed him like a baby.
will, I think, try to heal Altagar with a lower level spell.
The damage?
Yeah, let me see. He might use a wand at this point.
I got 30 some damage. It's not a lot.
Yeah, he'll use a lesser wand. He's like, where does it hurt? 2d8.
How do we make it so this doesn't happen to us when we get hit?
12 healing on Altagar.
Alright, 20 damage left.
Draugr spawn, they're not doing anything. Galeth, you need to
Trying to
make a
make my
fort
save.
save.
36.
You make it.
Okay.
Oh, that plus 22 is only plus
Altagar.
22. Oh.
Yeah, so it's +22.
Altagar, you're like, you're feeling a little bit faint, and the paladin kind of took the damage away from you. You can see that he's suffering now.
Okay. He
You saw for a brief moment, Altagar saw two giants. Like, the scene isn't like this. In fact, there's actually no snow here, and they're just standing before the big entrance. You get a sense that there's father and son.
Oh, okay.
Do you have knowledge nature, Altagar?
No. Altagar's a moron.
Easy, man. It's your character.
Paladin
Knowledge,
sacrifices
a
multiple
nut.
characters in this campaign. Just to remind you. It's an awesome spell.
You don't have to know stuff. You just call it like you see it.
Punch people. Punch the people we don't like.
That's something I can trip. That's something I can't trip.
That thing doesn't have legs.
I have.
Don't like it.
I now have D8 to my combat maneuvers.
Okay. Both of the... Well, I'll give you an in check. You could probably identify, like, standard types of giants.
Alright. Anything less than DC 20 you can make with a...
12.
Okay, you think they're called cloud giants. They're really big. There was father and son. They were both wearing golden breastplate armor. And they were standing before this temple before. It was like a nice sunny day when they arrived here. It was just a sort of a brief flash as the energy is being taken from Galeth into you, and when the energy left the vision briefly came and went.
Okay.
Like almost like supplicants. Like they didn't look like they were fighting to get here. It just looked like they were looking up at the Temple of Annam.
All right.
Lokrik redoes Bard's song. Lemio.
There we go. People still injured?
Altagar's got 20 damage. It looks like.
Yeah.
That's it.
Galeth 3 conjuring.
Can't help you, buddy. I'll put a cure.
You might want... No. You start doing restoration. Do you have restoration ready?
No.
Yours?
Restoration effect conjuring?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Restoration or lesser restoration?
No, full restoration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
The
have
big
that.
one. Big guns.
The big ones. Big ones.
What is your job?
Lemio says he doesn't
Apparently
prepare
it's transportation, fighting off wizards,
I can take
fighting
this
off, fighting.
It's better that we shared amongst ourselves than one of us.
You
die.
have many hats.
Yeah, unfortunately.
belong here, and you are not leaving alive.
All right, let's get off this fucking snow.
Who's talking?
You just hear it coming from the snow. It's the same. It's the same caster before. It's
Fuck that! I don't
speaking
hear
in
that.
giant.
I don't know how to speak giant.
Yeah.
Get off the snow right now, fellas. Trust me.
Uker, what are you doing?
Uker is trying to figure out why Lemmy can't do restoration, and then he hears a bunch of giant gobbledygook, and he starts yelling at the snowbank.
Oh man! Yells at Cloud.
I'ma take your boat! Oh yeah, I saw!
Oberon heals Altagar for 14 more damage and suggests that we move away from the snowbank where the creatures live.
That is an excellent idea.
That's what Lemmy said. So fuck you guys.
Well, you might have been muted at the
What kind
time.
of spell-like abilities does Karen have?
Galeth, you need to make your save again.
Karen has a bunch.
Good stuff, yeah. All right, time to make my save.
Remove poison.
The fire seems to be dying down, but it's still
AC
there.
31, so I'm still good. How much longer do I have to keep doing this?
One more round.
Okay.
Lokrik's Bard song lingers. Lemmy's turn.
I can do the restorations. I just need to rest first.
Yeah, but he's gonna... What happens if his all falls out of his... And
It'll
then
stop.
there's a big mess?
There is
stop.
no rest here. Only sleep in the ice.
Yeah, why don't you come here and say that?
Uker?
Guys,
We just
get,
threw your ass out of your little ice hole and kicked it around. You
guys,
shut
get
up.
over here. Hey guys, get on here. Iker, can you take that dragon's head?
I don't want dragon's head, I want whole dragon.
Take a whole fucking dragon then.
Oberon?
Go for it. Go for
Oberon
grab the
uses
dragon.
one more tap of the wand. I think Altagar is completely healed.
Okay.
Get in your knights. Get away from that edge, fellas. That's it. Get away from the edge. That's it. Marty, where's the treasure hoard?
It's all encased in the ice all around here. Draugr spawn aren't doing anything. Galeth, your last check.
Okay. 39.
Okay, the flames die out, and the effect is now gone.
It's finished.
Alright. Lemmy's casting stone wall of stone.
Oberon's smiling at Galeth, like just beaming. He's so happy to be Galeth's friend right now.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. That could have killed you.
It could have, but it didn't.
Those creatures almost killed you at first. You're very brave, Altagar. I'm very proud to have you as a subject and a friend.
Friend of Vergholm, you're a friend of mine.
Lemio, and then we can snap out of rounds if you want.
Lemio's. Yeah, well, that's great. We're all friends now. Get on this side so I can get some stone between us.
Why don't we clear the snow, and then you can make walls around pillar, and then we can collect treasure. Dig up ice.
I can help.
They can come from underneath the ice.
That's why we break ice. Pillar has to go down to.
I don't think
stone.
we should be harvesting any treasure before we vanquish that foe.
Why don't you get in here so I can cast some stone to protect us a little bit?
Into where?
I'm not going out into that storm looking for that thing. Not yet.
Just get over. Just stand over here so that when I make a wall, you're not on the other side. When I make a wall over here, you're not on the other side.
But what happens if they come to take the treasure?
Fuck the treasure! Those things can kill us. There's enough treasure over on this side. You do as you
Lemmy's
wish.
right.
Wizard, he must be
Do it.
tired.
Do
Lemmy's
as you
right. We can't.
do as you wish. You can
There's no
jump
point
over.
in risking for the few blades and trinkets that those abominations might have carried.
I will make the wall tall enough. Yeah, casting the
What's
wall.
I speak giant. What is he? what is
He's
he
casting a spell.
Oh, never mind. I don't
Build the wall
understand
up.
that.
Stone
Build the
wall.
wall. Build the wall.
Stone wall, please.
Make the Draugr pay for it.
He surprised you guys. You were standing around talking. You do get a spellcraft check.
Nah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna hit us. Or me.
Well, it's not if you need to know what you're getting hit with. 1 second.
Alright.
It's a spell. Is it a first or second circle spell?
No.
Of course not.
28.
Okay. It is a targeted dispel. A targeted greater dispel magic.
You targeting?
Lemmy.
He doesn't like you, Lemmy.
He dislikes you a great deal.
I dispel 10th level magic. 4 spells, starting with your highest level spell, proceeding to lowest.
I think I only have 4 spells running.
Is it just one roll or is it 4 rolls? Wait, and I think they did make them all just one roll.
They make a spell that allows you to
4
take
spells?
and hide it on the bottom of the stack.
Alright, 4 spells are gone.
Yeah.
I'm putting a wall up between me and that asshole.
Okay, now roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Oh shit! Everybody.
Yep.
Man, this guy is just not. He doesn't want to take a break.
Shit.
No, when I have that will powers, why would you take a break?
Right.
9.
And you're undead.
17 on top of.
I rolled a 15.
Bonuses?
Yeah.
Okay, Uker rolled a
15.
15. Oberon rolls a 10. What little Draugr spawn he's got left? Little bastards.
I'd like to throw a d6. Can I add a d6 to this?
Yep.
He was a mythic point and an immediate action.
Galeth rolls a.
I got 17 plus my bonus.
Useless. Fuck.
So
You rolled a what? Sorry.
17 on the dice.
Okay. Altagar, Mark.
Altagar and an 8.
Lowkirk. Oops. 14. Lemio, you rolled a what?
A 10.
10, and you added 1 for a temporary bonus?
No. 10 is total.
Oh, so 9 and a 1.
Yeah.
The greater invisibility is probably down. Is the haste down? I don't think a minute of. Since
you going and
5
picking up-
rounds. It was 5 rounds of that, and then some talking. It's probably down as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the round per levels are gone.
Round per levels are gone. Okay. So even the haste, the new haste is gone.
Okay, first to go, after the spell was cast and you notice a bunch of magic being washed off of Lemmy and sparks kind of sizzling, Uker.
Uker grabs Lemmy by the face and shoves a protection from energy down his face.
Okay, so you
face
force
grab.
You grab him and pook!
You know,
feed you a
what's
potion.
also, you know what's also really good? Just throw me behind the dragon.
Is Lemmy still a little bird?
Stuff him
Yeah.
somewhere.
Just tuck me in the dragon somewhere.
Galeth, what are you doing?
I'll be back in a minute.
Any protection from energy you gave me?
Yep. Cash level 10.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank
If you
you.
can cast through that stuff,
Didn't.
then I should be able to cast through that stuff if I can find him. It's not blocking effect, it's just blocking
It's
sight.
not blocking your. It's not blocking any of your other stuff,
Right.
like your detect.
Yeah. I am going to cast. And I'll move forward a little bit so I can make sure I get him. Since we don't have any sort of wall up yet. And apparently, we're not going to do that because we're not allowed to. Fucking asshole won't let us take a break. So
He is a butthole. That guy,
Moved about here.
grade A jerk butt.
Grade A jerk butt, and I will cast the cone version of Detect Evil. I have no specific target.
Okay, you're sensing
Evil?
the presence of evil.
Okay, good.
Oberon? Are we getting out of here? Are we going in?
It's there. Slay that thing.
Oberon's gonna cast a shield spell.
Not terrible.
Move to the wall. Lowkirk. We'll move back into the teleport position. He saw the polar rays, although he still has protected from cold, so he's still kind of good. He will Bard Song again. The Servant of Dod Kong.
Fuck your polar rays.
So, Lemmy, your protection from cold is still there, or it's gone?
All of it's gone. The only thing I have is oh no, I got one from Uker.
Uker fed him a
Oh,
thing
that's right.
after the other spell went off.
Yeah.
I don't know what the because there's no casting. Unless
Right.
he's got arcane sight or something. It's a tough one.
So, the Winter White, with his at-will greater dispel magic, is going to target a different person. Let's see. Invisible guy
this
that
is
kicks
horrible.
my ass, or the knight, or the guy in front. Let's see. All three of those guys were pretty destructive. 1 is Uker, 2 is Galeth, 3 is Altagar. 3 is Altagar.
Oh no, Mark!
Oh,
4 spells go off of Mark, or of Altagar. So
yeah,
Airwalk
let
is the first one.
Yep.
Then protection from
Airwalk,
energy.
protection from energy, and then resist energy, and then barkskin.
Yep.
That's the order.
So he's got shield and long arm left.
He's still noodles.
back to waving inflatable arm waving tube man.
You're not escaping me. You will be my prize. You will be my tribute.
This guy isn't going anywhere. Do we want to just get him later?
Lemio?
He really isn't.
Okay, so how tall is the ceiling, Marty?
40 feet. This area is kind of like the carved area.
Okay, I'll make a 10-foot wall of stone along this line.
Leaving Galeth and Kieran on the other side.
He's airwalking, isn't he?
For now.
Oh, a 10-foot wall of stone along the ground. I'm sorry, I'm confused. What you're actually doing?
Yeah, a 10-foot wall.
You need more woods.
A 10-foot wall along the ground.
Oh,
In the area where the,
okay. So it's like a temporary barrier, it's only 10 feet.
so
10 feet
You're,
tall.
you're paving, are you paving the ground? Is that what you're telling me?
Nope. He's got a wall, but it's only 10 feet tall, and there's a 30-foot gap.
Oh, okay.
so you can go over it. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got a
And
bunker.
Lemmy goes and fucking takes cover
Hadrian Wall type thing.
behind that shit.
Hadrian's Wall. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good name for it.
Altagar.
Marty, is the
He
dragon?
fell down
here?
to the ground. Mark, you got targeted by a greater dispel magic, and you lost most of your spells, and you're now running around on icy ground. You only have shield and long arm still running.
Okay.
Noodles still yet lives.
Okay, what are you doing, Altagar? There's a 10-foot wall that has been put up between you and the avalanche area. And you've just a bunch of icy ground. You've created a hockey rink. A little mini rink.
Okay.
There was three different people were talking about teleporting away. So,
But then we're getting up all the treasure.
well, but he's a lich. What's he gonna do with it? Put it in the lake? We'll come and get it out of the lake. We'll come kick his ass later.
Yeah, I don't want to fight the fucking guy under the water.
Nah.
Yes, we do. When we're all supernova greater awesomeness, just come down from the sky, fuck your couch.
Yeah, I still need to research that angelic aspect spell.
Pick up the ice of the lake and chuck it away.
Just
Uber just
chuck it
comes
into
over
the
and
sun.
pushes the mountain over. Fuck you, mountain. Brrr. I'm done. Fuck your pieces.
We gate spell him to like the plane of fire.
Asshole. It's funny though.
Well, this is how.
You open the gate spell and bull rush him through.
Just pung.
Okay, so what is Altagar doing?
He's just nothing really.
Okay, are you joining the cluster or?
Yeah, I guess he'll join the cluster if it looks like people are teleporting. We're
Yeah,
ready to
you're moving at
teleport.
half speed along the ice.
Yeah, I gotta move a 60, so it's not a.
Okay. Draugr spawn. They're not coming forward. Actually, yes, they are. They're underneath the ice.
Yeah, our wall is really a symbol. This is a symbolic wall. This isn't a practical
The
wall.
Draugr spawn pick up two of the magic blades from their fallen.
Yeah, they're goading us.
Uker.
Uker picks up 5 footsteps and drags.
Picking up the body and lifting up parts of it. All right.
You know you can just collect. You know you can just
Keep
collect
the treasure
now.
warm for us. We'll come for you.
You know you can just
Evil
collect it
auras,
here, right?
Creatures, objects, and spells in the area have the power of the most potent evil aura.
Don't blow up your face.
This is detect evil or detect undead.
Detect evil.
So there are 3 evil presences.
Okay. And the most powerful one is what?
You know it's hit dice. Is that it?
Within the chart.
It's a category.
Oh right. Let me.
So moderate, strong.
Strong, moderate, overwhelming. Oh my god.
Right.
Shouldn't be here.
Also, the being stunned from the overwhelm thing is one of my favorite little holdovers from the old times of.
Okay.
The oldie weird thing.
Yeah.
There are 3 strong undead auras.
Okay.
That's really weird. Kieran.
Well, yeah. The range is 9 hit dice to 20 hit dice. So.
Yeah.
Kieran's gonna go and walk over beside the little birdie Lemmy.
Okay.
Lemmy bird.
Oberon is
So you're
Delaying?
you're no longer being him out. You're doing your own thing.
He's deciding. Kieran is deciding for Galeth.
Okay. Gal wasn't going to play. He's just-
Oberon's delaying. Lokrik is letting his bard song linger.
Guys, we're safe behind this wall. You realize that?
They could go under ice. They pop up under ice.
They can't do that here.
Why?
I don't know.
There's at least 5 feet of ice gap between the wall and the.
There was a giant right where you were like right there. There was a giant with its head under the ice.
Okay.
Oh shit.
The
All right.
Winter White has now a ready to action to counteract a spell.
Well, hopefully he can't see the spell that he's trying to counteract. Behind a wall. Aha!
Yeah. All right, guys. All right.
He has
Oberon.
no line of sight or line of effect to where we're
Actually,
at.
Marty,
Yeah,
while we're here, is there a
moved
magic
action
item?
up through the snow, and he's looking down at you guys, and he's ready to action.
Oh, okay.
Oberon, get over here. He's gonna I'm gonna put another I'm gonna seal up.
Unless you can unless we can see him, we don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could logic out the fact that that's a vulnerability, and you might want to close it off. What's your wisdom?
Lemmy, you're a little bird in a corner. He might not be able to see you.
Yeah, I know, but I know that. I'm hiding from the guy. I want to know. I want to make sure these guys get out.
Okay. What are you telling people to do? Oberon's like looking at you and waiting.
Take cover behind the wall and then do your thing.
Okay. He nods and flies down towards the wall. Come on.
Does he have a ready to action?
No, he had a delay, so he was delaying till after Lemmy.
So then he moved and now has it ready.
He moves and has a ready. Sure. Oh, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, well, I do. After it's, he's going to be a dick.
Lemmy?
I mean, if the white's going to be a dick about it.
Yeah, my highly intelligent CR through the roof creature is gonna take your.
We didn't even know you were
Dragon
here. We will beat your ass so hard later.
Horde. You'll
Don't
take
worry.
the Dragon Horde. I will take the CR-17 Dragon Horde. Thank you.
That's fine. In that treasure left behind sheet, we leave the treasure here. 17 Dragon Horde.
Oberon's got a ready to action. He's waving Uker and Altagar and Lokrik over. Altagar, what are you doing?
Altagar's gonna move over.
Okay.
Oh, I got a cat on me. I can't.
The Druger spawn go and deposit the blades kind of deep within the ice, and then so they moved and drop, and then they move back to go collect some more treasure. And then Altagar moves to take cover behind Oberon, slipping along the ice.
We need to learn that spell so Uker can steal the boat. Like a spell to do that ice burrow stuff, so I can just grab the boat and take it as mine.
There's a spell. It's called
Leave with it.
Ice Body. It's a 7th circle
Uker?
sorcerer, wizard, witch, shaman spell.
Uker is going to, while Drag is kind of
Positioning
sort of
the
flopping.
kind of flopping it over in your back. Oberon's like, Lokrik, come on. Galeth, what are you doing?
I'm going to instruct my helmet to memorize the text on the sword that we're looking at.
And the wall.
Okay.
The
Yeah, you can
green
still see
glowy
the
sword.
green blade kind of underneath, and
Yeah, just all the details of that blade. Memorize
yes,
that.
I will remember. says the.
Thank you, 5th Memora.
Firefox, our wizard is broken and doesn't cast fireballs.
Lokrik with his
He's
lingering song
Defective.
moves in. There's a readied action. He can't see the spell being cast. You guys teleport away with the dragon body.
Woo!
Oberon percentiles. Back to the
It's
boat.
anywhere but here, I think,
Yep.
is the...
Yep.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. All right. Lemmy-o time.
That sleet storm was so rough, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Next,
Don't
we
go
know
100,
make
Lemmy.
sure we're ready to.
Okay, so Lemio, Galeth, and Kiaran are left.
Cast spell.
Then it's Lemio's turn. What spell are you casting, Lemio?
Teleport.
Okay, give me a percentile.
Uh,
Good times.
Similar place. Similar mountain range with a boat nearby.
Fuck.
Come on.
No.
The only would a boat locked in a lake be considered similar?
Yep.
How about a similar cave full of treasure? Let's do that. Let's do that.
No. It's the target location, not the. That's a we
Oh,
teleport
okay.
back to the spot.
89 on a viewed once area is a
think that's a
similar
bad
area. You wind up in an
Other
area
side of
that's
the lake.
visually or thematically similar to the target area. Generally, you appear in the closest similar space within range. If no such space exists within range, the spell simply fails instead. Okay, are there any other boats within range?
Boat in the lake nearby.
Are there any
One on
other
the lake.
boats aside from the boat that
In
you
the
guys
lake.
went in? Yeah, within range. And I think the answer is yes, because your spell is
Big.
1,000 miles. So basically, you could almost be in the capital city by now.
Big spell.
Yeah. So
Big
I'm just
Daddy,
gonna
big
just gonna
spell.
roll a D100. High is hostile. Low is benign. Okay. So
Spotty.
Lemio and
Hey!
Lemio, Kiaran, and Galoth appear on a fishing vessel. Much to the surprise of the fishermen, like they're using nets and that sort of thing. It's this big clog.
Lemmy! What did you
All
do?
right. All right, let's do this again.
This drunken
Where are
fisherman trips over some nets and falls backwards.
Careful, lads. It's choppy waters.
Oh, good thing that wasn't the Ooker one showing up with a giant dragon on the boat.
Oh,
Sinks the boat. Yeah,
right,
you guys
let's
could just
try.
teleport right away and try again.
Yay.
And then you make it back. That could have been bad.
everything
That could have
okay?
been you shunting through the through the ice.
Yeah.
Hell.
Let me drag you guys off to the side, and then we'll go to a different map. We can go to the conversation later, I guess.
So... treasure will still be there. We need something to fight. We need to know more about that big thing.
I just need to re-prepare my spells, damn it.
That was not what we were expecting.
We were
Exactly.
expecting undead that can move through
Yeah.
the ice.
Well, but these cast through ice and
Yeah, but that's
fixing
not
self
a
and then
standard
weird
undead.
plague shooting out of wounds.
That is not a standard undead.
I don't think many people survive that encounter.
No.
That place. How did that weather come out of nowhere? It's like a
So, let me
it's like a swift
explain
control weather spell.
it. No, it's not even that. It's the, divine powers have the ability to perfectly control their environment. Where we were,
God stood against us.
something along those lines, yeah.
The new water must have protected us.
If that is a god, then
That-
Noodles is the best.
He
Because
was not.
Noodles flipped the god on his ass.
That
I don't think that was a
not.
god.
Must have
No,
been a
but the giant that I saw, deep within the ice, that probably might have been one.
I
Yeah.
decided I'm okay with noodles, by the way.
Your arms are strangely reminiscent of.
300-pound monster accepting the nickname Noodles.
Beware the mighty noodles.
What do you mean?
No, see, this is like you're in prison or something. You're like, the huge dude walks in the cell like, my name's Noodles. You're like, fuck.
Oh no!
Here, take
Oh,
my ramen.
shit.
Take my ramen. Okay.
You did well,
Don't
lad.
laugh. Try not to laugh.
Well, Altagar.
Thank you. Thank you, Your
It was
Highness.
pretty good. Next time we try not to get punched so much.
Will they do something about that strange magic? I couldn't see anything. It was like being in the thickest storm I've ever been in.
Well, we've seen the entrance. Perhaps next time that we go there, we could teleport on the other side of the entrance.
There are things in
Is
the
that-
ice I would wish to claim.
That entrance, I should be able to open that door. But if I break it, then they probably follow us. So I think we need to find a way to.
I think we need to find a better way to cut through the
Vinter
ice and extract those things from
What
beneath.
about that wall of fire one of you's made?
That will definitely melt the ice.
So when you made firewall, he made the firewall go away. So we can use that to keep him busy while we do something.
Can you dispel the walls of stone?
No. Those stay around. Remember, I carry Aziz for a long way.
Ahmed, you are muted. If you're talking to us, you're...
For fuck's sakes, I've been talking! Fuck! Alright. Right, so, no, those walls will stay.
He's not man.
Those walls will stay. You can't take them out. You can't dispel those. The walls of fire are expensive. They're not that easy to just... I mean, he's a very powerful caster. He'll have a lot more spells than I.
Is there a way? So he was using the pew pew ray. Phew.
That was a
Right.
powerful
Very
spell.
accurate description.
If it weren't for the protections from cold, I would have...
How far does that go?
I don't think there's any defense against that horrible black flame that almost claimed Altagar's life and then Galat's life.
That I've never seen that before.
Don't get touched.
Yeah, Euchre's right. I don't.
Perhaps
Uh,
an
the only-
anti-magic
the only-
shell might mitigate the effects, but then it would make us all essentially naked to magic.
Yeah, but look at Euchre.
It was horrifying.
Yeah, just rip his head off.
That
but
darkness was nothing to the light
Yeah.
of the bottle.
With if we can pull him by the face and flip him, again.
Yeah.
But that time, if I'm
I
ready,
could bring my full might to bear against that abomination. We could obliterate it.
Right, I'm sure. So
So
let's
he is
rest
going-
for the day.
he is going to do the thing again, the horrible, horrible thing. We need a way to combat horrible, horrible thing.
I can be ready for it, but the easiest thing to do is for us to teleport where we last left, and just complete that wall, and then go forward. At least give us a chance to.
Smash him into 1,000 pieces. Burn him with holy light.
Right, but we still need a safe area. We have no safe area from them, unless we
He makes
stand on
the-
rocks.
He makes the magic go away. He cuts you and your soul falls out. He shoots the icing ray and makes it so nobody
The
can
icing
see.
ray was not particularly impressive. Lemmy's spells held it at bay. I don't think anyone was even singed by the cold.
So we can stop the icing ray.
But his ability to dispel you,
More importantly, his ability to hide behind the snow is his greatest advantage.
Yes.
and
how-
also
We
he
were
was able.
exposed.
He was also able to get rid of our magics very
How
easily.
far is the dispelling?
Marty.
You're going at this the wrong way.
Spellcraft?
It doesn't matter if we can counter his abilities if we can't fight him. We have to put him out in the open. Then nothing
Gentlemen,
we do will matter.
Would you like me to tell you my plan? The plan is to make sure that floor we were standing on becomes stone, and then close it off so that he'd have to see us to fight us. In order for him to see us, he'll be in range, and beat
I
it
would
to a
agree with
pulp.
that. I think that is the most.
I don't think he's got to see us to fight us. He just stays in the snowbank.
But we don't need to go in the
We
snowbanks.
force him out of the snowbank, so he has to come and see
We
us.
need not to go there. So that's the beauty of it.
But he doesn't have to get out of the snowbank. He just sees
Unless
the
we
cold.
make it so that he does.
But his spells that'll injure us, he need to be able to see us. If I close that off with stone, he'll be powerless.
How much ice do you think I could break if I tried really, really hard?
Shit, Uker,
How many?
why would you?
stone
Why
can
would you?
create?
Sorry, what was that?
How many walls of stone could you create? Could you make most of the wall stone and leave a little bit so he has to come through and then seal him in?
Sure. Give me a sec.
Could we do that?
Shape, wall of stone. Give me a moment here. Just calculate.
Will he be able to break the walls?
Let me try.
They'll
one of
be
those?
able to. to do that?
Wall of stone. I can do it.
So the walls will only slow him down.
I can
That
do
might be
walls.
enough, as long as it gets him out of the snowbank.
I could do 1, 2, 3.
Is
If
there
If I cast
ice-
all my spells and rest, I'll be able to do that whole area with stone.
We have the mud thing, yeah?
Or am I thinking a different game? Is Adam broken? We have the mud elemental.
You're talking about the mud
Device?
elementals, right? Yeah, I can
So
summon
Is
those.
there ice elemental?
Not that I can summon.
Well, this is out of
No,
character.
no,
thing,
no,
because
not that you can
guys
summon.
are
I want
powerful
to.
wizards,
I want
and
to
I'm a
turn
12
into
guy.
one.
But
They
can
do
you
exist.
counterspell his spell abilities?
Yep.
Yeah. So what we should do, and this is hopefully Oberon being smart, and you guys, my intelligence being smart. Use the wall of fire to burn him out. Every time he tries to dispel it, counterspell him.
I don't know if you can counterspell a spell that you can't see.
That's the problem. He's dispelling it because
Oh, that's a good point.
he can't see through it, and if you can't see through it, neither can we. So
Or just prepare like a million walls of fire and just go fuck you.
basically, that's what I'd have to do.
Trading actions.
What about
Even I
this?
can. I can prepare.
The avalanche is just a big pile of snow, isn't it?
Melt it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
What do you do
lure
when
him
he
into the pile of
disappears again?
snow and then attack the pile of snow from the outside.
He dimension board, Lokrik.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
We need to get him to expose himself for Gallus' mighty stick.
Or Altagar's mighty fists.
Perhaps you could, and I hate to say it, but against such a creature, no tactic is too extreme. Perhaps if you made myself and Kjarn invisible so that he would feel safer exposing himself.
And then you waited.
And then I run in and smite him with
didn't-
all the power.
He didn't really seem to be able to see me. Although I don't know for sure.
It's worth a thought.
See, my thought is we'd be really, really annoying. Teleport, smash big chunk of lake, teleport away. Teleport, smash another big chunk of lake, go away.
Harassment tactics have a long and storied history on Nalbrin. They worked very well. Someone holes up in a castle, and you burn their farmlands, you destroy their bridges, you knock down their fortifications or other infrastructure. It forces them to sally forth and come after you, or suffer starvation.
What if we go to volcano and get big bucket of lava and drop big bucket of lava on the lake?
And you end up with a lot of cold stone on top of the lake. It's not gonna get very far. If what you want to do
Is
is
Oberon gonna go, I believe that's actually magma?
Oberon's not correcting you. He's smiling politely, but his body language is saying no.
Marty. If I was to turn into a fire elemental,
What, related to fire? Or cold, I think is what you get out of that?
sorry.
You'd have a puddle after a while.
Yeah.
Do we know of a group that treats ice similar to the mud people treated mud? Where they might have a token of, like, frost elemental or fire or ice elemental shifting?
So ice elementals.
I could probably we can probably go and see the Esclav for that. They might have something.
Oh, the Esclav might, or like Crucible might, or right? We don't like. We can go world hopping to find
Find
the
the
tool
solution,
to beat
yeah.
this guy, right?
Uh,
We don't have fire shot yet. We have to go to the fire shot boss and kill him to get the fire shot upgrade to come shoot this guy in the dick.
Apparently, ice elementals have the power. It's Ice Glide. Yeah, Oberon is able to use a mythic point to roll a knowledge planes to tell you what. Let's see.
How do you summon ice elementals? That's the real question.
Yeah,
How can I
you
turn
need
into? How can I turn into one?
He's got when he rolls a when he rolls a plus 20, he gets a plus 42 to his roll.
Jesus Christ.
He gets a 57 on his knowledge planes.
Let me check and see if that's a record.
Or do we get Marty? Do we know of a friendly white dragon somewhere in the plains that could help us with this situation? They have a bunch of powers that relate to this sort of thing.
The last time you guys saw Toril in one of my worlds was in a past campaign, and it was swirling in a maelstrom being sucked up by the abyss. So,
Yeah. And I know another campaign that's connected to the abyss too. So we'll go meet those guys. We'll pick them up. Then we'll go get the other guys.
The connection
we
you
can
had
just
to the
go-
Demon Watch campaign showed up on a random chance in the Outlands, and your
And
paladin,
our paladin
said,
told
"Please
them to
go
fuck
away."
off.
So,
Fuck
no.
off.
Oberon says,
There's a friendly neighborhood witch
do
that
believe,
likes to
and he
use
waits for you
magic.
guys to finish, and then somebody interrupts him again, and he waits a little bit,
Oberon.
and then finally you guys are like cooking beans, and like later it's like an hour later. Oberon says, I don't mean to interrupt. Nobody's like doing anything important. He's not interrupting anything.
We're just looking at him.
Yep. There are creatures out there in the multiverse. I do believe that they are called ice elementals. They are from the para-elemental plane of ice. They can be summoned if you have the right fetish. I've never seen such a fetish. I can't create such a thing, but it does exist.
Who do we pay for that?
I don't know. It's theoretically possible to ice glide, which I think is the power that they were using. Plus, they had the ability to see through ice. That I'm not too sure about, but it may have to do with the fact that Lemio said that some entity has perfect control over the weather in that area.
My
So-
recommendation is this: do not try to get in their environment. Force them to get out of theirs. Why are we doing all of this? We have the power to destroy it. We almost destroyed it. Why do you want to go? What is with you fellas? Come on, get a grip. Let's just re-prepare ourselves. Don't panic. We know what he's trying to do.
Let me.
Right?
Question for you.
Yes.
You remember those, remember that maze we went through when we went to visit the Norns?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yes. You mentioned that there was something like a druid spell, but more powerful. Can you create thorns like this?
Right? I can.
Why not use that? Surely they cannot swim through the thorns like they swim through ice, and thorns alone would not be hampered by cold.
Uka, you could make short work of ice that's only 5-10 feet deep.
Yeah.
We
Fill
could make that hollow in front of that door.
Fill the ice with thorns, and they'll have to come out.
He'll be able to see through it. He'll be able to cast through it.
No,
Yes,
no,
but
no.
you'll
I
have
like
to-
I like what Oberon says. We smash the ice away. He wouldn't use
Especially the
little
good.
pushy spells, and the dragon wouldn't be breathing to make ice. Oh, hey guys, this is a dragon we got, linnorm.
Yeah. The 6 warriors, the 6 warrior 2s or the fighter 2s on your boat are like,
We're the greatest roadies that ever lived!
kill the Lenore! And your cohorts are all there as well. They're cheering and they broke out some mead to celebrate the occasion.
Uker's gonna ask the men to gut it somewhat so that it's a little bit lighter.
Okay, you guys can spend some time survival checking the dragon to basically prepare the meat and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Somebody might want to roll a die if you're trying to
Yeah, I don't think I want to fight that thing again today. I'd like to get my mythic back, please.
Right. Okay, so you guys camp in these lonely northern mountains on the other side of the ocean, or so the other side of the sea from the Isle of Cadglod, where you fought a winter white of Cadglod.
So hear me out.
After defeating the linnorm like in 2 rounds.
We get, because linnorm not there anymore, so we could fly there.
We just teleport. You don't want to fly there.
We get very big rock. Now, don't. Shh, it's okay.
Every single plan you have involves a gigantic rock.
Everything can be solved with the gigantic rock.
Oberon just nods.
Actually, no. I have
them,
an idea. I have a very interesting idea.
No, wait.
Luker, you're strong as hell. All right, tell me your idea, and I'll tell you mine.